Thank you kindly. Good evening. Welcome to the last race of the season. Boo! Sorry. Right. So we're going to have a 30-minute race. We're going to have fun. And we're going to stay safe. Okay? So, one neutral route.
What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my first ever win in a bike race. As you all know, I've been racing for 2 years and I'm currently a Cat 3 cyclist in Ontario. I upgraded to Cat 3 from Cat 4 this year by points and not by winning or podiuming any races. So this one absolutely felt special for me. Okay, let's get into the race. First of all, let's dump the stats for this race. It was a 30-minute creek race around the loop of almost a kilometer. So given the average speed we had, we looped this course 22 times. There was also a preem lap midway that I didn't contest to save the legs for the sprint. The B race, which you see right now, is for categories 3 and 4. And after this, the A race is for Cats 1 and 2. You will also notice few females and under 18 cyclists in the race, and normally is allowed at the discretion of the organizer. Normally the speed is north of 40 kilometers an hour and the route is a U-shaped flat with a false flat section at the very end. As you see, the race was pretty chill in the first laps and the major teams controlled the front and no breaks were established. So here major teams are first Midweek Cycling Club, the organizers of this race, in light blue and white jerseys. We have Bateman's Cycling Club in orange and UNC in dark blue and white, and finally us, UTRR, University of Toronto Road Racing, in blue. In this race also I had my teammate Griffin, who is normally a breakaway specialist. But before the race, we discussed the option of sitting in for the final lap and I contest the sprint in case no breaks made it. Alright, let's fast forward to lap 10. Usually this race is pretty safe, except a few instances, and people don't do sketchy stuff. But you know, it's bike racing and by nature crashes can happen at any moment. I'll go back at it later in the race. I tried to be mid-pack from the beginning of the race, but I made sure I take the inside lines to have one getaway in case crashes happen in the front. Okay, now this is 2 laps to go. By this point, everything has been played out the way I wanted. No brakes were formed, pace was not insanely high, although my heart rate was above normal, and I guess it was just because I was coming back from a rest week, so I'd say I was too fresh and ready to go. The only tricky part of this course is the second corner where you come down with tons of speed and many people have crashed because of pedal strikes. You know, it's a very fine line between pedaling through at speeds around 40 k's and suddenly you have a pedal strike and that's your end of racing season and perhaps others behind you. So here I'm trying to gradually move up because the moment people hear the bell lap, everyone is going crazy and the speed goes up to 50 kilometers an hour and then it's already late to move up. So approaching the final lap and I'm like in the top 20. This is pretty much what I want to be. So trying to slot into the top 10 just before that final corner and thinking of taking the inside again, because first it's shorter, right? And second, you can have some extra space to play around and boom, just as we thought, there was a pedal strike and mayhem. I got lucky to avoid this crash, but unfortunately there were 3 people with broken bones, 2 from Midweek Club and 1 from UNC. I wish a fast recovery for all of my friends. Now, there's a huge gap opened up between me and the first 2 guys up in the front. I'm gonna pause the video right now At this point, there's like 500 meters to go, and I have three options. First is I'm just gonna sprint it to the first guy in front of me. He's Mike from Batemans, and we go all the way to the line, and we contest the sprint. And I know he can sprint. Number two was just ease off the pedal and let others behind catch me. And I'll use their train to go up and contest the sprint together with the, let's say, reduced bunch, right? Actually, the one behind is Wayne from UNC, and he's a super strong rider. And finally, three, do what I'm most comfortable with, given the style of rider and the power curve I have, and just send it in a long, aerobic effort, like a pursuit mode, and this is what I chose. So I'm gonna just ramp up the cadence to 100 maybe, and go 600 for like 40 seconds to the line, knowing that if I pass Mike and then the one in front of him with enough speed, I can maybe slingshot my way to the line. And somehow I did it. Mike was dangerously close though at the very end, but I'm happy this one worked out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you in another one. Ride safe.